Hi, one godless woman. I'm not happy. I can't really smile. It's hard to smile right now. I just watched the Prime Minister. He was interviewed by Maclean's magazine, and sorry, I'm trying not to be upset. So he was interviewed by Maclean's magazine, and they asked him about Marissa Shan, and that she was murdered by a Syrian refugee, and what he had to say about it. I'm linking what his response, which is painful. His response is painful to hear. It's painful to watch him. It's just painful right now. I'm gonna link. It's a tweet with him speaking in it. So prepare, don't eat, because you'll probably throw up. Maybe take some Zantac or something before you watch. But pay attention to what this man is saying. This thing that is our Prime Minister right now. He immediately took himself out of the equation when he was asked by the person interviewing him about Marissa Shan and her murder, and he said, well, it's devastating for her family, and whenever someone is murdered, it's not a good thing, or I don't know what he said. It's a terrible thing. And then I don't know how close you guys were paying attention last year. Was it last year or early this year? I'll find the tweet and I'll link it as well. When the hijab hoax happened, when that little 11-year-old girl, who shouldn't be in a hijab, by the way, because putting a little girl in a hijab is child abuse. Child abuse. When whoever made her create the story about the person running after her with the scissors, I don't think it was a full 2 hours before Trudeau had tweeted him and his ministers and the Conservatives, and like the whole thing was blown out of proportion, and this is, an attack against us, and he just inserted himself in there. And he put her name and her age and where she's located in the tweet, and they put as much information as they can. They poured their hearts out for the hijab of this little girl, because apparently the hijab has feelings. But this whole situation turned out to be a hoax. It never happened. It was a lie. And they still ended up, after the hijab hoax was exposed by the police, the media still ended up siding with the Syrian community, the Syrian refugees, saying that, oh no, now they're scared from the backlash from the Canadian folk. And they did the same with the murder, in Vancouver. They're always worried about the Syrian community for some reason. You'd think we were out with like pitchforks trying to kill these people, but we're not. They're the ones attacking us. So yeah, he excluded himself, and it comes off really clear how disconnected he is, and he just doesn't care. He also smiled. Any parent out there? You want the Prime Minister smiling and giggling when they talk about the death of a child? Would he be smiling and giggling? Would he give those answers if this had happened to someone he personally knew? Or someone in his family? I hope it never does happen to anyone in his family, because this is a travesty, not a terrible thing. It's unacceptable is what it is. And that piece of shit Syrian refugee, criminal thug, needs to be deported back to Syria. He should not be here in our prisons, and our tax dollars should not be wasted on him. So I'm angry. How this man has supporters is beyond me. At the end of, on top of all this, because it's not enough what's happening to us in this country. But on top of this, he says at the end, when he's, you know, the interviewer says that, you know, people are saying that had you not brought in these Syrian refugees, which were not vetted, by the way, that this wouldn't have happened. And he said that people are saying this, and Trudeau responds by saying, well, I'm not one of those people. I have nothing else to say. My stomach is turning, guys. I gotta go. I'll link the video, and if I can't link the tweet, if you guys find that tweet from the hijab hoax, where the whole world fell apart because a little girl lied about someone cutting her hijab, please put it in the comment section and I'll try to pin it. Thank you.